do you guys feel about your chances at Worlds after absolutely crushing the competition LCS this year?
In this week, lots of pressure on our team to be, lots of people are doubting us, and then of course we felt the slumping before our previous week. So we was kind of trying to clean up our place and stuff, and then right now I can clearly see we can do something great job in the world stage. So I'm really happy about that.
Hey, this one's for closer. So game 1, they give you Viego, you smash them. Game 2, they give you Viego, you smash them. In game 3, they spend all 3 bans in a desperate attempt to shut you down, and you still smash them, this time on Lee Sin. How does it feel to be like at such a dominant level of jungle difference, especially in the LCS finals?
It's just team diff, and coach diff. We knew that they're gonna try to ban me out, and we were ready to answer with our draft like any champion. It didn't matter what I'm gonna play, but our drafts were really good, and my teammates set me up really good for the plays, and I'm really happy to show off a good performance.
Hello, congrats for this incredible title victory. This question goes for both Closer and FBI. What are your feelings on being at the top of North America after your wins in both Turkey and Oceania in 2019?
It feels pretty nice, I would say. I feel like when I first came here, people really looked down on players from minor regions, and especially OCE. I feel like there were a lot of people really negative about wildcard region players, and I'm glad that me and John together could shut them up.
As to be honest, coming to a pretty bad team, but I just needed some pieces to work with. And when I saw FBI play, this guy was crazy good. And then luckily Jay was in the same team. So we ended up creating the pieces, and I think we knew that we're gonna win the LCS. It's just the main question was when, and this group of people was perfect time to win the trophy, so I'm really happy.
Hey, FBI, I don't know if you recall, but at the beginning of the year or before the season, I interviewed you for that video with Spica and Tactical on you, and I asked you if you were going to save NA, and you said yes, and you just won the LCS. So are you ready to fulfill the promise that you made on the record?
Yeah, I would say so. I think with this team, we actually really can do good things at Worlds. Jungle diff, and we have the better jungler, so that's all. That's all.
I actually have one thing to say, and I even said it on Twitter, and that is, even though because of this week there were only 3 teams in the playoffs, so the scrims were not that great for us. We didn't have that good scrim partners. So I have to say, I was completely astonished and surprised by the amount of how much we improved just by watching clips and talking about the game and watching VODs. We're basically able to pick up the things we needed to pick up. We had 2 things to work on, and the players just basically picked it up like that without practice, and they showed today that they're incredible at learning fast. And yesterday the VOD review was really helpful as well. Yeah, I think I'm shocked. I'm shocked. But I would never ever expect this, that you guys are that good.
Come on, brother.
Yeah, I mean, we're showing up some LPL star dive in the multiple games, and then we practice that a lot in our scrims. Even last time when we play against TL, I knew we lost because we were play bad, not them play better. And I knew they gonna scare us about some sort of champions and draft style. So jumping into today and this week in general though, I was pretty confident that we can win it all.
Hello, this question is in general for all the team. In the morning, the person talked about that NA could make it out of groups and semifinals. Can you consider that maybe you're gonna be that team to make it into the semis?
Maybe, I don't know.
When you hear and see that the guys are on different pages and Max as well, how do you go about getting them back on the same page despite, a game 3 win that
By first picking Oriana.
Well, the thing is, so for the series today, I felt like the first few games we had a good approach on what we wanted to do against them and how we wanted to play. And then our backup plan was picking Oriana. Well, it was actually picking Syndra, but they banned Syndra the whole series. So after the first 2 games, we saw that they were very bad, but we were worse. So then we decided for game 3 that we just go late game and hope they're not good enough to snowball early game, which they weren't. And then I think on game 4 we was a bit too extreme. And yeah, it was just a disaster of a draft, I think.